Now they set their sights over towards the side, anchoring towards the back. That's Bang. He's got a lot to do here with the orb up to stop in the plans of Sentinels.
Poison's off.
Now here we go. More util SEN flying. Nade towards the back on top of it. Into the smoke. That's Bang. That was a right click. Blaming an easy one apparently from that range. Still a few more players to meet him, and eventually with the jump spot, they're going to be well suited. Sentinels gaining ground now. Spike we planted momentarily, but with the door opened up, Cryo a chance for him to really do some damage. Slipping through and past, but can he find this one? Kills Elsis. He's low enough, buying time for the rest of his team to get into position. The damage done to him. 29 health with a triple face. Only gets it done. Leave it to the one player now. All up to Boostio.
Look at this setup. Inside a low smoke towards the ground. What is going on here?
Doubled up.
Could Boostio possibly make anything happen?
Not giving too much away at all. So Sentinels with the A site now going to start to make their way into C once more. No anchoring players to stop them.
There are so many spots that Cryo is going to be able to establish himself on the chamber. But this is still a really difficult round for 100 teams to convert.
Still just there with a jump spot, but with the alarm bot broken, players, reinforcements arriving towards Mound here. Celsius and Zekken holding together. Great paranoia, but that's why Zekken's there. Just to help him out, just in case. And real no danger at the end of the day.
It navigated it really nicely.
2024, but a healthy bonus round now for Sentinels to take it straight through into B. Molly at your feet, but there's the blind. Holy, what a setup. It's returned though with the fire. Asna's there with the door rotating. They've got themselves into B main control, but they want to pivot over towards A.
What a call. And look at it, it's completely empty. They picked up Bang with a beautiful setup, driving straight through his vulnerable, and now they've got the plant down. Zekken is pretty far forwards here.
3 players committed into the back section of the site. You don't really expect this into the post plan.
Look at the others though, holding that angle. And John Cutie's going to be taking a bit of contact and distracting to make sure that they can't just isolate Zekken.
Not really planted for them. Just the one section of the box. They're still worried about Rubble. Up to Heaven, Asuna. An important kill. Zekken finds his. Earns some sway to the showstopper. Just jiggling as well, rebounding off of it with the tap there. Boostio lucky to get it, but instantly you can see the players, the positioning is Sentinels. Approach with the Prowler. Oh my. Just deeping across there, and they are just going to be finding these cheap and easy kills. A little bit of extra money granted with the door opening up. Asuna distracted, doesn't know which way to face. Only one player left.
That's a beautiful textbook protocol of how to clear an aggressive mount control there by Sentinels. Taking B control, you saw Boostio looking towards B, as if they were thinking about opening the door, fighting them on B. And not just that, SEN are now going to be up into the next round, a rifle round, where the economy of 100 Thieves is on edge.
I just look to explode as well onto the side with the showstopper if they really like what they see. Nightfall, any sort of connections, that might be the trigger. Yet there it is, go button sent. It's a 1-for-1, Bang's good for it. Still, TP forwards 10, he was vulnerable up. But it's equalized, 3 versus 3. Do they still want to commit into this one? Straight through, vulnerable into the back. EU's got to respect that. The util laid down at his feet, so the plant's still going to get off here for Sentinels.
And this is going to be a tough retake. EU doesn't have very much utility, just used his last Prowler, and Cryo is coming around on the flank with an op. Now, assuming Celsius does not die, Cryo is going to find it difficult to close the gap.
It's an important fight. A vital one at that. Celsius peeks it out though. So he falls, double face on the high-low. John Cutie's just trying to drop down and survive, and now he realizes we're being threatened from multiple angles. Asuna, don't know where to peek from. EU though, removing it, and lovely movement. Lots of players to meet them. Satchel across, what a shot by Cryo. Showstopper though, Tenses TP'd right behind them. EU luckily there with the trade, commits the nightfall. We're gonna really fight over this one, but guess what? Senna out of there, high-tailed. Straight back, front section of Mound. How are they going to fight over this one? Doubled up, and players low enough that it's short work, quick work for Bang.
Toxin screen down.
For a pick-off just to make it a little bit more even. Paranoia Sent flying, clears Zekken out of that little cubby now, and he repositions a little bit deeper towards the back of the site. They're anticipating a refight from that direction, and EU, he's wondering whether he should commit. Lockdown now, a little bit later, being delayed, but this can still be broken by the players who are still sitting here into main, potentially, if they choose to fight. Over, across into the site, that's 100 Thieves, and look at that. The timing's excellent from EU. Asuna is going to be sticking this one with a lockdown defuse as well. There's really no coverage. Anybody to break this? No!
Doesn't necessarily mean that SEN are gonna win off the back of that. What a potential play by Bang. He backs up.
A little bit too deep there, does Prowler. Now the nade as well. Snake bite towards your feet. What a shot by Bang. EU still holding close to the pillar. Never cool to cancel. SEN are so reactive with this one. Almost like the bait and switch you expect them to be in that scenario. 40 seconds left. What is the decision? They flip the switch, and it does pull players away from C. What a call in the moment.
Yeah, SEN going for the freeze in the round. 100 Thieves, super reactive.
30 seconds
trying
left.
to find Sentinels.
Face your
Putting the
fear!
knife.
We have seen 3v3 retakes work for 100 Thieves. They're going to open the door really early on.
Viper's fit with his plan for John QT.
But they don't have very much space here, do
No,
they?
and 100 Thieves are already in. Look at this. Already in. Boostio, he's not wasting any time forward here with an aid to push them into the angles. Appropriate, maybe, but they're just walking right into the pit. And not favored at that position. EU. He's got to pray now. Trying to block this one off. It's slightly off here. TP's all over the place. Second. Just on top of the mound there, revealed. Asuna close to the corner. Does this get cleared behind the box? Everybody running right past him. Great chance, a great opportunity. Zekken returns it straight back to him. It's the equalization. Showstopper earned, fired. And another one claimed. 2 players left standing for 100 Thieves. And with the judge in hand for Boostio, he's going to be finding it quite difficult. But there's the upgrade ever so slightly. But it's only a stinger.
Side grade, if anything, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's trying to make his way over to the rifle.
He's got to suspect the Celsius is still here. Look at him trying to clear this one out. The flank timing, though. Bang, spots it. 2 versus 2. Ducked into the site now. How do Sentinels want to play this one? Smoke was laid down a little bit higher. Ice and flying straight forward. Pushes them out into the open. Leave it just to the one. No more sound cues. That's like Util from Sassy, but he's just poking his head out. Opening seconds. The exchange of Util here, but this is, of course, just the eco kill. Stinger, though, still some danger towards it. Ends returns, though.
And it sounds like that's Sentinels trying to just get a bit of a handle on Tens. Like, dude, can you just play the percentage play? And he's like, no, I'm actually feeling it, and I'm just going to go run around and kill everybody.
Plant the spike. 1 enemy remaining.
Boostio blind as a bat.
Go back to B. They're going to need to use good utility to clear him off. The wall is certainly helpful, because now Cryo could get peeked from a variety of different angles.
Oh my, what is that?
We've got to see a replay of that at the end of the round. I don't know whether that was through the smoke. It looks like Asuna was jump spotting, and Tens hit an outrageous headshot.
That's what it looks like, but I can see at the end of things anyway. Sets him up with the first kill. Door opened up now towards B. Trademark broken. Boostio gone. This is really drastically, I think, falling to pieces here for 100 Thieves, but Cryo's not accounted for. Off round to the corner. That's Secondo returning with the trade. Confirmation kills all over the bloody place.
That John has been calling that have changed the identity of Sentinels.
Bang! Removed.
30 seconds left.
Oh, hell. Look at this, no armor. Running into the orb. Cryo, he wants to be a playmaker, and this is the time to do it. Second. Taken out, guess what? Sentinels out towards B. Paranoia now, flying out through them. Players into heaven, they need to clear this one. Showstopper, this could be the winner, no! Straight into the wall! Glance down, though. It's 2 versus 2 and 1 through main. Satchel, preventing the repeat. Dropping down now, playing together. 100 Thieves, got to be really disciplined. But it's just EU. 7 bullets of John QT into the pit.
Going to be looking for a pick. He's not trying to play it for the aggro lurk.
Shadows traveling.
They're actually headed straight into all the Killjoy utility without really knowing.
Door opened up. This is a really aggressive position by Zeltis here, but Anade is going to be forcing them all the way back. Paranoia as well. Good utility being used. Sassido's got to be the defender towards the back of the side. The right clicks. Zeltis get away with murder. Onto the side here. EU eventually going to be removing that pesky anchoring player. Nade rebounded though. That'll force the spike to be planted in a different direction. Another tap here, but lined up all the way for Zekken.
Is he going to commit?
30 seconds, yeah.
left.
Or it's going down as a smoke into his face. He has to really respect this one now. Backing away, reload. They're going to be able to hear this one. Up top, they want to try and run him straight down. And he's sort of firing line. John QT! What a difference maker! 3 players fall just like that. 100 Thieves. Got to try and take some risks here. Fight taken towards into the back of the spawn, but the discipline from Sentinels is just sublime. Always doubled up. Boostio, reposition. Onto the brain now. Maybe he can make it a few more, potentially. A tap. Sassy, run and gun does it. Put on the angle here now. Zekken, when he got the Guardian, he's going to have to be precise and surgical when this hit starts to come through, especially 10's removed. Bang! Critical shots to be hit there. Cryo's going to be hearing the rotations abound as well. And what is the call to be made? Middle? Into A, perhaps. Not just Thieves get those 2 picks, but no, they break the door now, make their way into B, because Cryo has got that space. Creep forwards. Now Heaven needs to be covered. And it is going to be ever so slightly. No kill to be turned and returned there. Sassy backs away. 10 health, still alive.
You can tell it wasn't Boostio there with the mid-round call because he used both of his smokes on A. Didn't have anything to obscure that sight line. Asuna might have just bailed them out there with that kill on Celsius. That's huge.
Yeah.
Big kills to shut down any danger of a retake coming through. No major flank coming through. No pressure onto these mountain players, and that's where the plant is for.
Lovely shot.
Boostio has been a little out of the action in this game so far, but that's a good one for the confidence too.
The rifle. Paranoia with a satchel forwards here, but Zekken can't really escape it. A lot more to be done here, but with only 2 players remaining, Celsius just might opt into saving this one with the rifle. 10's TP to try and get out, but no, can't break the tether in time. Fast across here. Oh, Celsius. I was expecting them to hit the switch here. They are fast through now with the Paranoia. He is going to be approaching this position, and he needs some help fast. There's no one really to help him out. That's a spike drop down. EU was the only one contesting. Right from the broken angle here with the nade at his feet. That's no chance of a swing.
He's got to wait. He's got to wait for teammates.
He really does. Paranoias as well, though. This is an onslaught with a util. And finally, there's the reinforcements. Second. Splash packs in. Takes the head clean off.
Cryo's lurk towards B once again in the round has actually allowed them an opening. What a spray down from Cryo. He found them the B site. And he has some major impact there.
Vision force into the box there from Bang. Was getting the one, but Cryo surely he's done enough still. It's a man disadvantage. Boostio, lovely work.
Didn't get to see the second player there. Does he just assume that Celsius is coming through the door again?
Cryo's covering it, but now with the flash as well, the timing on that one is just perfection. Up top, Boostio working around, waiting for the timing with the top 10.
May choose to just whack this down and call for help from John QT.
Still to be dealt with. Celsius is just giving them that space. You can choose to contest this one. Waiting for the full retake, and it's a smart play to do with the amount of ults that they've got online. It should just be a slam dunk. 100 Thieves, they're the ones that still have to take it the extra mile, even with this spike planted down. That's why they're playing deep into spawn here, just with Bang, though. And he's got to really come up big, though. Blinded! Second with the rocket, out wide! Another one claimed. Jump spot. Great discipline. Everybody, noise cues, cut away. They don't have a bloody clue. And now with the lockdown on top, it's all layered perfectly in between them. The reposition of Boostio. Just out of dodge, but it's just down to Cryo. And what can you really do? Not much.
Once again, those ultimates coming online for Sentinels, making all the difference. Great anticipation of the spawn aggression. They're not going to try to defend short that much. And 100 Thieves are just walking down.
Attempt here with the plant. Nado rebounded. Stops it in its tracks.
Rest in peace, little bro.
Yeah.
You did good.
No cheers from the crowd. Put it up with the orb here, but Boostio now going to attempt to plant this one. He will get this one off, so 5v5 retake.
Look at Bang at short.
And this is an important one. Many players to meet him.
So many players here on the flank.
To the side. It's all about this, holding this angle. You get the first one. Sassy's got util out in his hands, flashed up, but it's given him no way. The shots just going wide here. Battle on 2 fronts though, out towards the side. That's all Boostio. Off on a mad one with that one. 2 kills, Bang on the repeat. Two left standing. John QT and Second doubled up now into lamps, but time ticking away with that spike.
One enemy remaining.
Fading away. No chance at all. This is 100 Thieves. Well put together pistol round. Okay. Okay.
It's not going to make too much difference in this one.
It's the eco for Sen. They've stacked with 5 over towards B long. Guess what? So has 100 Thieves. Okay. Farming up the orbs. Benz loses his life. Do they really choose to commit into this one? Satchel, right clicks in their face. Nade on top of it. Sassy, who wants seconds. Greedy boy, but gets punished.
Toxins going up.
That's clean from 100 Thieves. Stick to the middle lanes of the map and go for these big burst executes down short.
Double faced up. There's a mosh pit behind them. You've got to respect this if you are SEN. Backing out and away! Asuna out wide here, still holding their ground onto the top of the box, but TenZ is still alive. Right here with the decoy sent forwards. Cryo, he knows it though, holds his ground, gate crash to evacuate.
No. Close one.
Oh yeah!
But now that ult is online, Boostio, having got the plant down, has access to Thrash.
They're in the way. Spots it though, sends it flying. Bang.
This is so aggressive.
He vacuums up the space, doesn't he? Shows a little bit of respect though. Tail end of this one, 3 versus 3. Flank attempt by TenZ right from behind here. Cryo. So it's back to all of it indeed, and he does not know it! And it's all up to Boostio! Ran down! Standard take over towards B long. Using the same tools now. Ice and flying. Boostio facing the side as an anti-flash, but now he's walking his way up with the rest of his team. Asuna, one step closer to the big rocket.
The re-clear?
Re-clear 10, flash through. It's anti-flash from Asuna. The rest of his team combined, but how are they finding these kills? I mean, right behind him in Second, and he wants even more. Look at this. Just walking right around the corner, almost catching with the util. That was 72 health, backing away.
It does seem ridiculous that Sen somehow managed to get 2 kills out of that.
Toxin screen down.
Through the teleport, and TenZ is in cave, taking up residence deep into enemy territory. There is just no way they're going to expect him to be coming around showers behind them here.
This is such an unorthodox position to be in right now. The rest of their team. And what do they have to clear this one? Bang, it's in a really forward angle here. Asuna just jiggling from the bench, spots it.
Do they think about him at any point? No.
Not likely. Flash, rebounds! Anti-flash, but not enough! Not enough! And TenZ, when he's on the Euro on this map, I mean, he looks like a one-man army at times. At least there's an orb. Up from Boostio, looking left to right on a swivel, making sure to clear everything here, but he's the lone player. Setting themselves towards A short. 3 players still there into bathrooms. All up. He's running it down TPs. He's trying to fake presence. Pulling away. I mean, they bought it. Hook, line, sinker. 2 players, but no. Maybe second guessing themselves here. Walking forwards. And that damage done prior. It's more than enough here to try and shut it down.
Player standing.
Too weak, unfortunately. All up to Boostio.
That's gotta be one. I mean, Celsius can't try to fight short here, can he?
Smoke's so deep, he's like feigning like they might be attempting to fight over this orbital strike. Mosh pit, it's all being utilized, but they've got the movement to get out. Satchels, gate crash, forwards though, that's Asuna, and a snakebite on top of it. Beautiful execution with all the utility. Combined up. Free for all towards the back of the side with those 2 kills now. Plant online, peek through by TenZ. Offsetting it, you got to take risks in the moment, but it's all being contained and answered back.
Face your fear!
I fall. Away, it's a full retake onto the B site.
And this site is really difficult to get good retakes on. Unless Second can get his showstopper online.
I'll handle this.
Here comes
Got one of his own. Yeah, dimensional drift. He'll be picking out these players as well, getting themselves into the position. Flash! That rocket's gone nowhere. No man's land. Running them straight through the rifles gained. And here's the showstopper to you, Ass. For TenZ, meanwhile, like I said prior, one-man army. This guy's a wrecking ball running straight through them, and the elbow players, they can't afford to swing. Second can stick it all the way through. And talk about, well, creeping and crawling their way forwards. Second flash. No dice. Sassy is on an island, isolated. Tucked to the corner, and Thrash is going to be meeting him. Detained. Not a chance. So the first kill now. Available here for 100 Thieves with the plan. going their way. This post plant looks aggressive. Players in forward positions.
They're going to pitch, surely, here, right?
But it's available for them, and they should. Yes, bang. Spends it now. Everybody out through into the elbow. Zelsis is dropped as well on top of it. Nobody can withstand this kind of pressure, except maybe Zekken can. Nades there, forwards. The pre-fire. Swapping sides. I mean, Ten's commits to it. Yeah, he's all the way behind them now.
And he's going to be trying to put pressure on the people, putting pressure on John.
Yeah. Flash, eye, everything committed, but still, it's a TP pivot into showers. Does he expect Cryo right here behind him? Does he would attempt to follow them? This is absolute carnage and pandemonium. Flying straight past them, Tens. He's not, no, Cryo! Catch him with a backstab. Tens still behind them. Zelsis attempts it with a spray through, but it's all down to Tens. Jump spot, great movement from Asuna. Backside control gained, Asuna. Straight to him. Could have been a rifle delivery, and here's that TP to showers. Attempt, real danger here, EU. Gonna be taken out here, 2 versus 3 now, with the spike planted. Let's put the time pressure onto Sentinels here, and they don't have the positioning. Do have the rifles. Asuna's got a rocket.
Drawing out that rocket would be pretty good for Sen, even if they lose the round.
Contacted. Very hold in the crosshair placement of Cryo. Now knows where the second player is. Zelsis understands his role here. He's just got to get the hell out of there. So, could have been some danger in that round, but again, it's 100 Thieves. We navigate it. Asuna on a much better game compared to that first one. Boombot leads the charge, clears the close corner, so has the satchels, and now finally lets it go! Straight to the back wall. Zelsis though. Look at that, stand and deliver, holding your ground out towards Lamp, and that is a real skirmish taking place.
I have the spike.
Get a pause in the play here with the spike being reclaimed. Both teams taking a breather, but now it's planted into the post plant once more. No more ults to be used, but
Sassy's on the flank, so Sentinels are waiting for this to happen. To be honest, though, these flanks have not really worked.
different direction. Bang. Doesn't look really the wiser for it. EU on top of bench. ADS. Lovely tap, but there's the kill found. Finally, flank paying off. Regain. John QT really being pressured towards the back of the side. He needs Sassy to get a move on. He's a little bit too late to the party here, especially with it ticking. EU, so much util to work with. Teva connects. No more sound cues. Nade rebounds, and there is the kill.
Thrash isn't done with you.
Here we go, round 2. Clear out towards Hookah now. Seekers can be offloaded. Detainment is there. Satchel plays. Asuna can't see anything though. Blinded up. Second close to the corner. Now the showstopper. Right to the feet. Takes them out. Boostio returns. Spike planted. 1 versus 2. Maybe a chance for it to be winnable. An 8th round would be a dream. But it's a tough ask for him. Tens, 2 flashes. 1 more smoke for Zelsis. It's a slow play. Tucked in. Here's the footsteps. Doesn't know where they are exactly, but strikes correctly. Round ended. We take a breather. 35 seconds in this round. Not much more time to work with. Another tap. Baiting out the util. This is getting really, really tenuous. It's spam. Being committed. Trying to stop this one. Get the spike. Plan to drop down outward. Ahead of the pack there. No one can help him out, but with 20 seconds left, the call is made. TP pitted all the way through. Now they're going to be seeing as an empty B. Sight Boostio. Nice kill to be claimed. Expect the second player.
10 seconds left.
They should have been able to hear how many people went through the teleport. It looks like Boostio's not quite aware, but John can't capitalize.
No, plant down though. To the post plant now. Sassy. You dare peek this one into so many players. Well, his team are taking contact. Attention being diverted. It's all Zelsis. I mean, he's cleaning these players up entirely. Lighting them up. Kill feed filled with red.
A lot of info to 100 Thieves. There's a kill that's going to matter a lot, though, because now Sentinels can make the call to end over towards A. John QD's not seeing anything over here.
45 seconds left. Now we know it's an open book in terms of the plant. Anywhere you like. Dog sent in. Sassy does have the spike, so I'm not going to be able to get this down. He's got a scurry, cleared forwards.
Zelsis is calling for the spike himself to build up towards that ult. An orbital strike could be a difference maker, and you might see him go around hunting for some of these kills as well. Yeah, so he exchanges for the Stinger. They're just orb maxing.
Yeah. It's going to be a standard round here. Already won basically for Sentinels unless something goes amiss. Flash play to re-peek into this and trying to hopefully farm up some of these old forwards. Reload online, 20 bullets left. Tens is helping him out right to him, not letting anyone escape the eye.
Was planned, but 100 Thieves are fighting short really hard.
Satchels through and forwards here. Teva, beautiful, points him in the right direction. Second, he's there with a swing. Close! Sassy takes a whole load of damage in the process here. Him and Tens now linking up, joining hands near. Here's the dog, Mosh Pit. Around the sideways, the coverage. John QT on top of bench 2 versus 2. Or gonna try and use it to reposition, but guess what? Bang, right behind you. Backstab. Online, vulnerable, it does not matter for Boostio. Giving up that space. Now they don't explode out into the side here. Instead, taking up residence into a short. Dimensional drift, maybe to spot out close to the positions, just using it as a glorified drone. Pings it out, realizing the site is clear. So John QT with a plant. Nades! Will he get out? Just barely.
And now remember that Zelsis has Molly. He also has his orbital strike for the post. So this is going to be an extremely difficult nut to crack.
Position he's playing in as well. So far back here, Asuna, Satchels now alongside the flash. Dizzy pointing them out towards default bench. It's going to be cleared now out towards Showers, and yeah, that time pressure becoming an issue. You hear the Molly landing at the feed. Okay, half on the defuse. Oh, wingman! The Molly missed! Half on it, push them back. It's all down to Zelsis, but there's 4 players left, and there's already half on the defuse. It's essentially a round win. Zelsis, you have to spray them all down, and it's just not a chance. Not a chance. 100 Thieves.
Does give away his positioning, though.
Judge in close quarters, they're trying to run this guy down. Bang! Judge in hand, blind. All the way through, couldn't see anything, but he's done the damage, hasn't he? And now the return of the fire, wait a second. Overzealous. So 2 versus 2 with the rifles here. Boostio, he's sending Thrash into the mix. He wants to try and get entertainment, but he missed it. That's to cancel it. This is chaotic. Through Showers now with 30 seconds left and remaining. Cryo is hightailing it. 100-meter dash all the way through here. He is as quick as anything. Do they expect this one? Plant down. Wall up in their face. Doesn't catch the timing here. John QT! Wingman! Drops down, dodge stun. Just for a moment, sidesteps it up through heaven, moving through the vulnerable. John QT, that is ballsy, a tap, trying to force these players out of position, but it's being held from heaven. Sassy holding it, balls of steel. They do not swing, they do not approach the position. They are still holding their ground, but no. Boostio takes the timing and they know exactly where John QT is. Once more, another tap, no kill.
It has pulled EU over towards B, or Spawn at the very least.
Orbital strike. Wow. Just from the drop down, actually, anticipating that could have been a play. And yeah, gate crashes right to safety, but Asuna, he didn't rotate away. Still holds it onto the high ground here. Go for a second peek at this one, but a satchel, maybe the safety. It's labored. Messy even, but it gets the job done with the 2 kills. Adjustment from Tens. Pit, no longer a problem. Less than 30 seconds left. Damage through the wall, enough. Right to the dome, rips it straight off for Tens here. 2 players now left for Sentinels. Desperate task ahead of them. Attempted nevertheless here with really such little time close towards it. Sassy, the spike has been dropped down, you have to accept it. Cut the losses. Is ordered, the pause in the play, but Shower's given up again, as we've been mentioning. Tens, he's ahead of it, head of the smoke entirely. Asuna seeks to contain, and contain he will. Bringing down the opposition. Reclaiming that space out towards Showers. They give up and concede again through into short. Still with the op, out towards triple. How do you really seek to do some damage here? There's just an angle opened up to him.
Does he realize that they're so deep
close
on sight?
I mean, side by side, shoulder to shoulder. Crouched down with the Prowler. Broken! Lands a shot! It's Boostio. He's still there. John QT in the meantime. He did take care of Asuna. Second round aside. Okay, 2 versus 2. Ended a moment's notice with this flank attempt occurring. Bang, he's all the way behind them once more. What is the call to be made by Sen? Grouping up. No more noise.
Toxins going up.
Pit. There! Oh my!
So close.
Barely opened himself up a tap. Teva through. They don't know where this last player is. They are really struggling to find it, but with 25 seconds left, it's dangerous games they're playing here for Sen.
John needs second inside the pit, I think, so that he can just get the plant down.
Yep.
It's only 20 seconds left.
And he just chooses to stick it. Zekan's not even there playing with him, just seeking to hold this ground down, almost going down just from the vulnerable in the spam.
Really dangerous.
Back to the box. healthy players from 100 Thieves, and this is the real turning point. Might just come down to it. Random spray, the bullets through. One player's a target, and John QT is found, taken out. Zekken close to it. 100 Thieves right here. It's theirs.
Appeared to be afraid of anything. He's just taking it completely on his own.
3 players to meet him. So close now with the utilities. Tucked to the corner, and a right click. Blessed with it.
Going 1-for-1, and in the meantime, Cryo, defending B Heaven, didn't realize that that was where the entirety of Sentinels were. He got overwhelmed.
I like this from EU. He's, oh my goodness, okay, forget about the EU. Asuna, he's right behind them, hot on their tail. EU, though, into B main.
They've planted.
Took down Prior. Oh, and Asuna's just, I mean, fearless is the word to use.
And the rest of the team's just abandoned tens.
Yep, just running them down, Asuna. He does not care. Seeking out these players methodically, one at a time. Vulnerable. Celsius, naded out position, but nobody's watching this one. I mean, getting hectic into it. So, 2 versus 2 is what it returned to now, 40 seconds. Suddenly ticking down. Contacting forward. Sen just pull it out. Walking forwards, though. Molly missing from Bang, just to try and stop them in their tracks. You can hear it now. Being threatened. That was clearing this. Classic. Eventually getting it. Through the wall here, damage done, paranoia, blinded up, and enough to collect the kills up.
A bold plant again, but this time not punished.
One enemy
Boostio
remaining.
just tried to get into B Heaven and gets cut down.
So a strong beginning for Sentinels.
Zekken's got all the way deep up mid with Zelsis.
Going for this one here, flash and a peek for Zekken. Nade rebounds, nice from Boostio. But he does stand his ground. Will he deliver? Additionally, it's EU from the side. The teammate comrade. No more bullets. That is treacherous. Drop down to 3 health.
Catch them.
Knows where John QT is
so
actually. He's got him
perfect.
locked right into place.
Pixel precise aim with that one. John's going to get the plan down, so additional funds for the rest of the team. But I don't see how he's winning this with a Spectre in a 1v3.
Round win is almost entirely out of his grasp. Look at it, funneling him right into their trap. That is an awkward one. It's covered by Sassy. 100 Thieves just waiting for the cam to be broken, or at least the opposing side, John QT's.
Where is everyone hiding?
Now the ult online with that orb. Flash broken, spotting these players out. It's 2, and testing them out towards ramp. John QT, fast with the timing here. Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's so deep on the
Up
lurk.
deep underneath them.
Meanwhile, the rest of the team is going through B Heaven, so there's 2 silent plays working on at the same time. The only noise is the sky in mid.
So many unknowns right now for 100 Thieves. They have lost control of the map. Information is king in situations like this. It's the call to be made. Where have these players got to?
So many times in rounds like this, it comes down to just a bit of a timing play. Double jump down into vent, just to make sure, in case there was a player in there, they would be able to get the trade.
Let's see.
And they spot Boostio.
There's some info. So right through, almost landing it with the stray bullets here.
30 seconds left.
Why not? Wingman, send
Spike
flying,
planted.
just in case there's another player sitting close deep. Zelsis.
The lurks on lurks.
Yeah. This is why it's dangerous to lose control of the map in that way and inform 2 players playing close to the site here, dropping down now. Bang and Boostio
Player
against
stand.
the world, leave it to just Boostio. That is snappy. That is clean, but can he do even more? Punishable potentially, but no swing. The dog connects. Yep, great start onto Bang. No stopper even being invested into this one. Still feeling like there's some danger, and danger there is. EU's there with a rifle. Nice connection. Spotting these players out, but the site is gained for them. Boostio still tucked towards mid. QT just wants to give this one up. Prowler chasing him down. So Heaven in control here for 100 Thieves. Nade's still there. In fact, a showstopper of their own. Asuna to seek to offload it. No, he doesn't clear it. Boostio's there, and he's down and out.
In the meantime, this walkout through B main.
Oh, and Cryo's fallen. With him down here, the Heaven players now have got to really worry about this one with Zelsis dropped. Evened out 4 versus 4 here, but the site is now theirs. And 10's it's a little bit more. John QT causing all sorts of problems, just pricking him from behind. Whoa, what a rocket. Asuna straight down into sewers. He's left it just 2 alive now, grouped up, side by side, holding hands. Sentinels seeking to do the most here, but Thrash is going to be clearing out most of the site. Staircase still being held here by Bang. Lovely angle for it. At this point, there's not too much the Zeki can do.
But they do still have this Viper set up on B, and I think Boostio's got the read on it.
Oh, great gamble. Great read, like you said. No smokes, the only ones being pre-placed. That's the Viper ones, so they think, okay, making our way over towards B. 100 Thieves ready to receive. And this could be a bloodbath. Nightfall here as the Util comes out. The damage definitely being done straight through the wall, though. That's second. And he can't hear anything at all. Cut into the corner. Bang, taking slices out of him. And he right behind him.
To where the actual action is.
Theo close to Flowers. Still getting cleared. I don't know if that molly was intended for him. Only the one, though.
Nice attempt at the discipline.
I respect it. Open sight for the pit.
TenZ is in this smoke in heaven. And he gets
the reward. That is nasty stuff. All the more difficult. And the decision has been made for them, really. 100 Thieves can't attempt to take this one. They back away with the rifles that they can have.
SEN are hoping that they can make it easier to walk through on this B split.
Wow.
And what a punish that is. All of these 100 Thieves players having to jump spot because they don't have that info and getting smacked.
And now they go. Asuna close to the choke. There was a molly in the hands of Zelsis. Hands him. An easy one. Cryo still dodging, juking. Not enough. Not enough. Sentinels right in their faces.
Another really tough situation.
Oh, they want to fight this. They want to fight this. They want to fight this. Boostio. He shut down instantly, and like you said, Josh, it's a tough situation. Reveals the 2. Sees the reposition, lined up, actually, lined up entirely, but it is that crossfire. No way! EU brings it to the 1v1. It will be a monstrous clutch, and indeed it is!
John's going to feed this info to the rest of the squad, but they don't immediately react into B. They make sure that they're set up for it first.
And then setting up for it. It's that rocket Bang.
That did so much damage.
Oh my goodness, but no kill claims. Damage, straight bullets. Sent flying, John QT! How was he already there? This is ridiculous. Essentially TP'd straight into the fray. One player up into heaven. That's Boostio. Oh, Kane, flick, adjustments. All their detainment. Is it online? John QT, the savior. But Boostio, oh! He can't get it. A paranoia, but this is 100 Thieves, like we said. And a knockdown to the half by
Boostio's been hitting every shot.
Guy is on one right now. Middle now being called. Seekers there through them, but no. Scaling into the site. They are meeting them. This is a hard rotation. 100 Thieves. What a time to do this. Pull this one out when the weapons are weakest. That is only up to Sassy. Fragile is his placement. Gained up into heaven with the smoke. Sassy is an important piece here. Needs to stay alive. What a kill. Zekken will not get out alive. It's a good return of fire. Boostio is firing on all cylinders, but finally will forge on QT. All the way behind. They are none the wiser, but only just the one. Asuna forcing his attention forwards. They want to try and take this fight straight to the site, onto these players, seeking them out, all the way to the back of map. The spam kills all the way. TenZ is really finding it difficult, and he does fall. 2v2 planted potentially. I don't know if the heaven is in the smoke. Spam here. Asuna sticky. Oh my!
Also just smoked himself in hell.
Really being plucked apart piece by piece. 100 Thieves might be gaining exactly what they need, and yes, overstepping themselves here by Sentinels on their defense side. Critical pistol round for 100 Thieves. Sent flying there with a spike. Oh boy, oh, the plan tonight.
Get him gone.
Oh no, oh no, 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 no. This could be a disaster.
30 seconds left.
Spike in the middle of nowhere. John QT still tucked to the corner, but plenty of players left standing. 100 Thieves now swarming onto the site. Teva, not sure if there was a connection. Tripwire, they're all grouped up. Damage done, but eventually the reaction. Cryo, he turns around. John QT is weak enough. One shot will do it. The damage there. 12 seconds remaining. Seeks to deny. Oh my! 10 health. Still kicking, by the way. Now EU has to stick it.
Spike planted.
Gets back into it. 1 versus 1. One single shot. 3 bullets. Wrap around. Cryo. Are they going to expect this one? And who's being planted for? John does not know what to expect. Spotted him. No way. And he knows it's not really planted for him. Hasn't pushed up. A tap. The game of chicken is being played all for the pistol line. All on the line. Cryo!
an eye on trap plays like that, though, because that's something that's very possible for Sentinels to put together with the Cypher in their corner.
Here's the congestion. Yeah, EU definitely feeling sharp with this one. Should have got all the angles covered. Oh my, Cryo! Pincer in them! John's position. Spotted. Is he there? Peek with the cage. Maybe a couple of stray shots might be in order. Boombot, another plan. Up to it. Missing the timing of all of this. Well, Boostio. He's right up in their faces, isn't he? Wrapped around here onto heaven. It's all Cryo.
My ult's ready.
Backs away now. Doesn't want to overextend his hand. It's still a 2v3. Definitely winnable. Wall committed. Slices up the map in a very unusual way here. Bang. Still got to worry about lots of different angles. Tuck's going to be hearing them drop down now, making that information known. Bang. Weaving in and out backwards here. Celsius, unable to get the half on a defuse. That's the pull, the benefit of all of this. Vulnerable, no, how does he win that? And now the wall working against him in his face! Cryo! That is disgusting! And it's knocked Sen right back down again. Talking the economy to death, but it is important. 100 Thieves winning that bonus. Set up for success now.
Paranoia, though, being held by Tens here.
Yep, and here's a refight all the way together here, but do they have the guns for it? Yes, straight to the dome. Boostio removed, the spike drop down is on top of this one, right from behind, second! He pushed out a main! That is filthy work here, only with the classic, and they have swarmed the position. Relentless, running and gunning. Cryo, he's not taking his time. Want to bunker down here, batter the hatches, they want to make a go of this one. Still the plan's going off, second, where the hell are you? Smoke in your face with a one-way, Boostio's there, tucked side, flash though. Couldn't see a thing now, this is really getting treacherous. Second, not going to be able to defuse it. Brought down in the close-up positions, is really just being synced out, sorted out. Flick of the wrist, Celsius. Cryo, he has one pull. Another tap onto this one, so pushes him away, buys him some critical seconds, but he doesn't have a gun for the job. Somehow removed and away, and cover is there.
What the hell does that mean in reality?
The ecos have been seeing not too much. Still, I'll make it a little bit easier. Scared of the approach here. Where is that rocket being utilized? Well, straight through main.
That's a heavy investment when they were in a 5v4.
Can you blame him? Against these ecos?
Not really. John's in a punishable spot here.
Yeah. What? Working. They're off the side. Maybe cancelling his back. Sassy! Kind of read as this guy got. He's working his way back into elbow, holding down the fort. Out to the side here to flash to connect. Boostio! He is down. Everyone following up. Spike is planted in the middle of all of this, but only 2 players left. 100 Thieves. They got too much to overcome. Yeah, just with the gun for now, you can hear them onto the ropes. Popping up and over the Nightfall. Can't really hear them, but he knows exactly where they might be placed. Still, players working to be heaven. The fake off might not be working here at all. John QT still locked down into the corner. Bang! Cleans him up. Cuts him out of the picture. The B plant. Really coming through here, and 100 Thieves critically. They have the post-plan positions. Onto heaven, mosh pit down to defeat Sassy. You got to get the hell out of there. And he does survive. Yes! Kill! What a kill! 2 players left. Sentinels! They're mopping them up. In the midst of it. Pandemonium in the round. Bang. 1 player standing. He's got the pit, but no mollies. Multiple players swarming the position like the map and listen.
The flash, Boombot, Dizzy.
Oh, and here it is. Someone needs to deal with this one. It doesn't clear him. It doesn't clear him. The Boombot doesn't either. Perfect time to strike. Molly at their feet. They sneak the capitalize. Celsius. He might have just finished it for them. Make their way through B main. It's all Sentinels. Castle, bang! Up in their faces. 2v3s maybe made this winnable. There's a chance. They've really got to capitalize. Seekers right behind them, chasing. Hot on the heels, spams down only to one of them. It's going to be pointing them in the right direction. Players towards me, there's 35 seconds left. And here's where you got to get a move on. Only
Sassy.
1 player to meet them is Sassy.
30 seconds left.
Tuck close now. Anything to clear him out. Not really too much util at all. 25 seconds left. How do they want to take this? 100 Thieves. Time is of the essence. They drop down themselves. Into the back of the site. He's tucked close. And he gets the kill. That could be it. Bang. Flashed. And he's just being cornered. Sentinels unlimited.